This is Vino, and his teammates are Vico and Flixie, and today I'm going to show you why they're going to win FNCS and what makes them the best fighters in the world right now. And something that's helping them win games with such ease is going for Island because of the medallion. The thing is, as you see here, Flixie gets knocked. Now, many teams here will panic and they'll go down because, you lose a teammate. It's an easy 3v2 for the other team. But what they do good here is they're sticking the revive both together at the same time, which is forcing their team to be aggressive. And they were already in a hard box, which meant it was really hard for the team to commit to it. Also, here you go. As you can see, they're able to get the kind. This kind is so OP to winning games, especially when you're left as a solo player to solo clutch or getting a refresh for your team, because it's quite hard to shoot someone who's invisible and can infinitely sprint around in endgame. The thing is, when you're on Island, you have to be safe when coming off, especially in these stack games. So Vino does a great job at using the Void to get down safely. Here, there's a guy in his box, he's not afraid to fight him. And I think Flixie or Vico got a beam on one of these players, so they're being aggressive, trying to finish up the kill. Vino is just looking for some surge tags, because getting above on surge is how also you stay alive in these games. Another thing, they get all this loot, they're holding their walls, they're being careful, playing it really well. A lot of kills that players are getting in these stack lobbies, guys, they're not actually always from, fancy mechanics. It's usually just by having awareness, not being slow to rotate, and using the OP, the Twister AR. To get a lot of kills, you need to always be looking for them, and that is exactly what this team does so very well. They catch this opponent out, do a good job at trapping him in and quickly picking up the body. The other team does try and put pressure on, but as you can see, Vico there, staring at the wall, holding out his builds, ready to see in case they get pre-edited or the team just tries to jump on them. So being very aware, again, it's crucial, listening to your surroundings. And because they get killed so often, this team is always in a hard box with such things, material as metal, and that allows them to get more refreshes and to not be worried about players jumping in by spraying the walls and surprising them out of nowhere. So then they can confidently fight a lot more often. For this clip, I thought it was a good idea to slow it down. And here you can see Bino happy out just looking at players, but then his team starts getting pressure from behind. What he does love to hear is that the swing to the right after cone pumps the guy, then holds this wall with his 0 ping, which is not the reason why he's so good, but it definitely helps. But that was good to turn around and support his team really quickly, and now they just got another refresh. One thing I noticed that Vico definitely does a lot is just the simple act of holding out your builds. It's not anything fancy, but literally just standing there holding out the wall build can be very helpful to not allow you to get beamed by other players. And another thing that I noticed, a lot of things done from this video, is see here, they were looking for the game winning play of getting out. So they shoot the Void underneath high ground, they don't go for it straight away, instead they are just now positioned on a better layer in higher elevation. They may or not go for it right now, but at least they're in a good position. The high team does pressure them maybe a bit too much for their liking, so instead they're just going to give it more time. Because if you go for height too early in the game, you will run out of mats before it gets to that final zone and you more likely will die. So you have to time it really well. Here, lovely play by them. There's a thing that a lot of pros are doing this season, and that is triple pumping walls. And they just tried it there. It didn't come off, but this team definitely likes to triple pump wall because these shotguns do a lot of structure damage. And if you have the pre-edit, it can catch opponents off guard. And I think they're looking for something right now. They're looking for pre-edits. So Vino is just tapping head. They're actually not going to go for a pre-edit just yet. This is good though. They have so much mats. So again, they're building out in hard mats. They're not trying to be greedy and use wood. They're very confident with getting refreshes. There, I think Vico and Flixie shot out high ground while Vino got ahead. Good distraction also. Good position to now go off of this tarp and to build up and get high ground. That is really, really well played. And the thing is, when you get high ground like this, a lot of kills will actually come from just the act of spraying with the AR, like you're seeing Vino is doing right now. Now he's not getting kills, but at least he's securing his high ground because he's spraying the team that is below him. So then, it's unlikely a player is going to be able to contest him, because it's a lot easier to contest high ground when you're closer to it. Now there is Void Mask, I know you can teleport up, but still. This is a really nice play though, using the Invis kind to come down and pressure. A lot of people would think, okay, this is just really fast reactions by Vino. He's moving quick. He's making it hard for the opponents to even see where he is. He has amazing aim, which is very helpful. And honestly, the Invis is probably the only reason he survived there. Because a lot of people think it's just the fact that you're invisible, but it also gives you infinite sprint. So he can continue sliding around, jumping around, going at full speed, and no one will actually be able to hit him. So guys, do not underestimate the Invis. With the few tournaments that are left in this season, if you're looking for this video to learn things, definitely take the fact that you should probably be using the Invis. Here, they're now looking to drop down. Not many players left, and maybe run out of mats. And let's be serious, it's because they want kills. This team loves getting high elimination games, so they're probably playing more aggressive than some people. And it's probably not the wrong or right play, as in you could very well stay up and be safer, or you could go down and be aggressive. Now Vino and Vico are actually scuffed here, so that's probably why they've slowed down a bit, but they're still looking for angles. Vino doing a very risky play going into Stormare. He doesn't even get the siphon for that. I don't know if he got the kill, but he didn't get siphon first, so that wasn't his kill. Nice little play, going from above high ground, looking to spot a refresh. I mean, he's so weak, but so confident, so it doesn't matter. Little replay glitch here. There's one player left, two actually. Vino, Vico, both really weak. They could easily lose this. What did he do to win? Vino not being scared. He's going up, mantling. The player misses his shots. Bit fortunate. Vino actually goes down with Vico and low ground, clutches up, and they just got themselves a 14 kill game win to qualify for FNCS Grand Finals.